professional sports live stream. Live stream, friends and family can watch the game from home, and your school or team can boost its online presence. We bring the gear to stream your next game, match, or tournament in high definition. With me, Petey Norris, and my team announcing play-by-play and providing color commentary. How do you get a hold of High Level Media? Go to highlevelmedianc.com today to fill out the form to get started. High Level Media is your turnkey solution for production, announcing, and online streaming, where athletes become legends. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome to the 2024 debut of the East Coast Basketball League here at Mountain Island Fitness in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we welcome in the Hickory Hoyas against the Charlotte Tribe. Alongside me is my colleague Craig Green. Craig, welcome aboard as we get started with this game of the week for the East Coast Basketball League.
Thanks so much, Petey. Looking forward to this weekend of East Coast Basketball League action. You know, it's the tip-off weekend. Everybody wants to get off on the right foot, and Charlotte and Hickory are no different. Let's see who's going to start the season 1-0 this afternoon.
Yeah, Craig, like you just said, first game of the season, who's going to start off on top? You know, we take a look at what each team has done in the preseason. The Charlotte Tribe ended up getting a win against the North Carolina Coyotes. The Hickory Hoyas dropped the other night against the Winston-Salem Wolves. The Hickory Hoyas finished the last season 2 games under 500. I'm sure they definitely want to get started here quick, and nothing like picking up the big W on the road to start the season, Craig.
Yeah, nobody wants to start off with a loss. Everyone wants to start off on the good foot here. 1-0 is the mission every single game. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. You also don't want to get too high or too low with today's result, because you've got an entire season of basketball to look forward to. But it all starts right here tonight in Charlotte, in the Queen City, Petey. I'm really excited about this game.
It's definitely going to be a great game here, Craig. Taking a look around the East Coast Basketball League today, we got a lot of games on tap. The season, last week there's a few games started last Saturday, but today is the meat and the potatoes of the East Coast Basketball League. A lot of teams are starting their season today. We'll take a look around the East Coast Basketball League right after a word from our sponsors.
Sit back and relax. Your all-inclusive event management and travel planning company. Visit sbrnc.com or call 919-264-8418 to start planning your next adventure.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Mountain Island Fitness, as we welcome in the Hickory Hoyas and the Charlotte Tribe in your East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week, sponsored by High Level Media. Petey Norris and Craig Green here. Craig, taking a look around the East Coast Basketball League this weekend. Today's matchups include the Kingdom Life Basketball Club traveling to the Carolina Chosen Lions, tipping off at 2 o'clock. The DC Heat head to Seven Cities in Hampton to play the Seven Cities Vets. We take a look at the Let It Fly Web Dogs taking on the Primetime Players. And then we have the game right here. Tomorrow on tap, we got 3 games around the East Coast Basketball League. The Carolina Crusaders and the Fayetteville Panthers, the Lee Valley Flight and the Philly Riders. And then the game will be at tomorrow night at 5 o'clock, tipping off from the Hall Gym. We'll have the Winston-Salem Wolves and the Rowan County Bulls.
Yeah, Petey, cannot wait for us to make our way to Salisbury tomorrow to Hall Gym to see the Rowan County Bulls take on the Winston-Salem Wolves. But it all starts right here tonight in the Queen City. Can the Hoyas pull off the upset and spoil the home debut of the Charlotte Tribe?
Taking a look, bouncing off of last year, Charlotte Tribe finished 8-5, 2.5 games behind the Primetime Players in the Southwest Division. They have a lot of poise to step up this season over the Primetime Players.
Yeah, Charlotte was right there last season. Just a couple of games went to the wayside, and that caused them to slip up and lose the grip on the division. But again, the Primetime Players were the class of the division last year. Charlotte is an upcoming ascending team. Again, a second-place finish, nothing to sneeze at. They should be pretty proud of that. But at the same time, the goal is to win championships, and that's what Charlotte wants to do. They would love to get off to a good start doing that here today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're a few minutes away from tipping off here from the Mountain Island Fitness in the Queen City. We're going to come right back here with the final thoughts for today's matchup and your starting lineups for the game of the week in the East Coast Basketball League.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health, so we always keep you well-informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Welcome back inside Mountain Island Fitness here in the Buzz City. PD Norris, Craig Green here. Craig, like we were talking about in pregame, couple games on tap today. We do have some final scores from the earlier games. Kingdom Life and the Carolina Chosen Lions. The Lions got the home W today, 6 points, put up 122 against the Kingdom Life Basketball Club, 122-116. But they're not, the Kingdom Life Basketball Club played a very good team at home.
They sure did, and came up just 6 points short today, 122-116. You know, you don't want to start 0-1, but again, there's no more victories on the road. It's a learning lesson. You move on to the next game. But of course, you know, we got to look at the DC Heat, who put in some work this afternoon against the Seven Cities Vets, 114-85, a 29-point victory in your first game. How impressive is that?
And I tell you, Craig, you know, going with the DC Heat and the Seven Cities, I mean, it was an in-state matchup, pretty much. DC Heat said DC, you know, Seven Cities and Hampton. But, you know, from a 1-point lead for Seven Cities after the first 12 minutes, the second 12 minutes, it was all DC Heat. Going in at halftime, up by 17, 60-43.
Incredible second half as well for the Heat. 97 points that we see right there. Oh, no, they had 97 at the end of the third quarter, pardon. An impressive showing by the DC Heat, traveling on the road against Seven Cities. And again, a great start for those guys. For Seven Cities, got to lick your wounds and come back again in your next game and see if you can get a better outcome.
Yeah, in that first game, Kingdom Life against Carolina Chosen Lions. The Kingdom Life led after one, was behind by one at the break, 64-63. But then they went on, Carolina Chosen Lions led the second, third, and the final frame there. And they picked up the win, 122-116. But Craig, we don't want to get too far behind us, because right now we have the Hickory Hoyas, coached by Jeff Johnson, and the Buzz City Tribe, the Charlotte Tribe.
That's right, Buzz City Tribe led by Brian Collins here. Both teams looking to get off on the good foot this afternoon here at Mountain Island Fitness. Everybody's getting warmed up. We are really, really close to tip-off, PD, and I'm looking forward to today's contest. We've also got some pretty cool-looking uniforms in this matchup. How dope are the Buzz City uniforms with the black and red stripes? I love it.
And I tell you, you can't take nothing away from the Hickory Hoyas. They come in with the great color combination of yellow and black, you know, with the North Carolina logo, just like High Level Media, across their pants and legs. You know, to me, they look like they should be the Bees.
They do, and those are pretty impressive uniforms too. I love the numbers on the side of the pants there. The We Comin' T-shirts. It sends a message here on the road that they are not playing around. They want to come in here and get this W this afternoon. But we're getting ready for tip-off right now, Petey. I'm so excited. Let's get it popping.
Let's get the game of the week started. Craig, you got the starting lineups for the visiting Hickory Hoyas.
For the Hickory Hoyas, today they will be starting Jack Chambers from Maysville, North Carolina, 6'5" at forward. They'll also be starting Keandre Marion, who is 6 foot from Statesville, North Carolina, Vermillion College. Savion Savion Falls, 6'6" small forward from Southwest Virginia Community College. Also starting Noah Crump. Noah Crump, 6'2" from Charlotte, North Carolina Combine Academy. And also number 24, Danny Sanders from Shelby, North Carolina, Mars Hill College, 6'4" wing player.
So we'll have the starting lineups and the national anthem going on right now.
Starting for the Hickory Hoyas, we have number 0, Baptiste Pingles. Number 33, Amante Williams. Number 15, Jamil Watts. Number 8, Jahad Wright. And number 4, DeAndre Merriman. And for the Charlotte Tribe, we have number 55, Tim Harrison. Number 30, James Kennedy. Number 10, Jeff Bennett. Number 5, Chris Ray, and number 3, Jeremy Clyde.
So you heard the starting lineups right there as Craig called him out before, but I tell you one name that comes to mind is Christopher Ray for the Charlotte Tribe, who has been in the TBL for a while, and he used to be right with the primetime players.
Christopher Ray, 6'7", 205-pound forward from Mount St. Mary's. A tough matchup for the Hickory Hoyas this afternoon. It's a veteran player here in this league, somebody that the Hoyas will have to keep their eyes on.
You can take a look at the Charlotte Tribe as Jeff Dennis along with Chris Ray is the two tallest on the floor right now for the Charlotte Tribe, and we're about to get it started here from Mountain Island Fitness into Buzz City.
Got 12 minutes on the clock. Let's get this party started. Just like you said, Petey, we've got our players in the center here. Ready to get it going.
Got 3 officials tonight. The Hoyas trying to figure out what side they will be shooting on. So Williams jumping up against Ray, and the Charlotte Tribe get the first stab at offense. Charlotte Tribe looking inside, nothing was there, but move the ball around the perimeter, go inside to Chris Ray, and stripped. It stays right with it, and the Charlotte Tribe gets started first, 2-0.
And that was Jeff Dennis wearing number 10 today, outside of his normal number 24, first on the board for the Charlotte Tribe as Jack Chambers answers with a 3.
Right away, 3-2 here inside Mountain Island Fitness's. Long three by Hairston, and we have a whistle is out of bounds. Hit the top of the goal. So the Hoyas facing a full court press. They drop back to a man. Lobs it inside to Wright. Wright kicks it to the corner. Three off the mark, and pulling down the rebound is Dennis. Dennis pushes in the front court to McLeod, and they pull it back out. Loose defense by the Hoyas, giving the Tribe an early advantage from the perimeter, Craig. Ray working inside and got a turnover. Answer back, the Hoyas with the and one is Wright.
And Dennis with the contact there, though. It's going to be Dennis's first foul, first team foul against the Charlotte Tribe. Don't want to get in early foul trouble if you can help it, but Jihad Wright going to the line here to try to finish this three-point play.
He answers with a three-point play. It's 6-2, just like that. Just a minute and a half underway from the Mountain Island Fitness in Charlotte. Kennedy pop it out, drive in, left side, and goes up strong. Textbook offense right there for the Tribe as they trail 6-4.
And Kennedy looked really comfortable going to his left and throwing it off the glass. Nice finish.
Chambers for a second three off the front iron, pulling down a rebound is Hairston. Hairston, point guard for the Tribe. There's the Dennis. Correction, that was Kennedy. And the Hoyas come down with the ball. Turnover, second turnover by the Hoyas to Ray. Ray goes up, and it's an offensive foul. You can erase the points for Chris Ray.
He charged into the defender. The defender established position. And Ray tumbled and hit the floor hard, but he's okay, luckily. Turnover again for the Charlotte Tribe.
Hoyas Marion with a high screen by Chambers. Going inside, and it's a turnover. Hoyas, third turnover in the opening quarter for the Hoyas.
And a good pass by Marion, trying to find Jihad Wright underneath. The ball was there, just a little too hard right out of Wright's hands.
Hairston looking for a high screen, rolls right. Looking like you want to take that 18-footer, hands it off. Long deuce, and it's no good, and Chambers pulls down the rebound for the Hoyas. Hoyas looking to extend the lead on this possession. A runner, circus shot, and loose ball, and it will be Buzz City Tribe's ball.
Good job by McLeod to deflect it off of a Hoya and give it back to the home team.
Harrison let the ball run all the way to half court before he picks it up.
And Marion was content with letting him do it as well.
Hairston drives, baby hook kiss off the window, and long rebound, and it stays right with the Tribe. There's Chambers going up to a kid thinking he scared him, trying to save the ball.
Yeah, almost chased it down, and luckily the youngster over there is doing just fine.
Whistle. Not sure what the whistle is. The officials did not clarify. No clarification. It was a shoot the free throw. Misses. Missing the free throw is Jeff Dennis. Dennis comes in to McLeod, and McLeod to Hairston for three. Off the mark, and a long rebound, and Dennis with a layup, and he fouled. Dennis tried to go up and yoke it. And picking up the fouls on Jack Chambers.
A good job by Dennis to follow his shot. Went right to the rim. Nobody from the Hoyas saw him until it was just about a hair or two too late. And now Dennis to the line. Wearing number 10 today outside of his normal number 24.
6-5. It's the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week, Week 1. The Hoyas from Hickory matching up with the Tribe for Charlotte, and Dennis makes both free throws. We're knotted at 6. That's our first tie tonight. It's a nice spin for Marion. Marion drives, hands it off in the paint, draws the foul, but Jihad Wright, bucket does not fall, and McLeod picks up his first.
And a good pass inside to Wright. Wright went up, absorbed some of that contact. Now he's going to the line.
First free throw is good. Making a one-possession game. Hickory Hoyas lead 8-6.
Again, the Hoyas just letting the Tribe walk the ball up. Harrison just taking his time.
Kennedy looking down low to Dennis, and Dennis off the right side. And just like that, we're back tied at 8.
Really nice pass to Dennis to find him underneath. And again, taking advantage. And there's a steal. Here come the Tribe in transition.
Ray ahead to Kennedy, and Kennedy. Correction, that was Hairston. It's 10-8. Ray with another turnover to Hairston. Hairston left-handed layups. Dennis right there to clean it up. And it's 12-8. 6-0 run for the Tribe.
I think the Hoyas may need to call a timeout here if they can't regain their composure. A couple of turnovers, things getting sloppy.
Tribe on a 6-0 run over the Hoyas, dropping his shoulder, an offensive foul. And you can hand that over to Jihad Wright.
Another empty possession for the Hoyas. And again, PD, they're going to need some kind of reset here to slow things down, get their legs back underneath them, because right now, Buzz City is really buzzing.
6-0 run for the Tribe as they lead 12-8. Ray turns it over right in the hands of Saunders, and Saunders shots blocked. Chasing down the block is McLeod. McLeod slows it up in the front court, hands it off to Hairston.
What a play by McLeod, PD. He got up and elevated and did not goaltend that. Awesome play by Larry McLeod.
Hairston drives all alone, wraps around the rim, and it falls out. And here comes Marion in offense. Great defense by McLeod. Marion inside. Going to pull it back out. 3 on the way for Saunders, and you can count it all day.
Beautiful stroke by Saunders. Wide open, release, rotation, splash.
Dennis looking for position on it right. Cross-court pass over to Hairston. Hairston looking inside, lobs it in, and we got a first dunk tonight. Belongs to Larry McLeod.
McLeod cutting to the basket. Nobody saw him on the baseline. Says, "Dunk you very much." And now good defense by Dennis to block the ball out of bounds. Looks like we got some substitutions coming in for both sides.
We got our first media timeout. Tribe leads the Hoyas 14-11.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
3-point lead, Charlotte Tribe 14-11. You're watching and listening to the East Coast Basketball Game of the Week from Mountain Island Fitness. PD Doors' Craig Green here. Craig, the first 6 minutes was a bunch of runs by both teams, but right now the momentum is Tribe's way.
Agreed. The Tribe have owned the last few minutes. Bunch of empty possessions by the Hoyas have allowed Buzz City to get things going here, as the Hoyas are going to try to respond here on this possession.
Neiman inside, kicks it out to Watt. Watt trying to get position on McLeod. Kicks it over left side to Marion. Marion with 9 on the shot clock. Euro steps inside, turns it over. No, they say it stays with the Hoyas. With just 6 on the clock, Craig.
Not a lot of time to operate, but just enough to maybe pass the ball around a little bit and find the shot you want.
Get inside with 5, turn around, jump shot, off the mark. Here come the Tribe as Vince checks in at the last dead ball, picks up his first points in the Tribe. 16-11.
Off the bench, immediate impact for Jalen Vince. Gets the rebound, gets the bucket. Now a foul on McLeod. That's going to be number 2 on McLeod. Will he stay on the floor or will he have to take a seat? McLeod with 3 fouls, correction. I got clarification, 2 on McLeod.
2 on McLeod, not 3. (16-11) missed free throw by Glover. Glover's second is good. 16-12. 2-possession lead. Charlotte is. The Hoyas change it up after the timeout, come out in a press as they're not letting the Tribe roll the ball up the court.
Yeah, a little change in their defensive mindset. And also a Burnwin Bennett into the game now for McLeod. McLeod taking a seat with 2 fouls.
Got a defensive 3 seconds, so Dennis will shoot 1. Dennis makes the 3-second defensive free throw. 17-12. Vince on right side, stops inside the 3-point line and puts up a shot, and it's off. Hoyas with the ball. 17-12. Hoyas left side, and it's missed. Coming down with the rebound, Vince. Vince pushes in the front court, right side, and a turnover. Sloppy play by Vince.
Parks wasn't expecting the pass.
3 rattles out. Hoyas with the offensive board. Wraparound layups. Does not fall.
Oh, wow. That was off of Parks. That should be Hoyas' ball. Referee missed the call. Parks clearly tipped that ball out of bounds.
Parks had the position on the official. Official's unable to see who it hit off of, and it's.
All fairness, Emilio Parks is 6'6", 240. He blocks out a lot of stuff.
Parks with the screen. Vince steps in, deep 2. Off the mark, and here comes Chambers with the rebound. Hoyas looking to get back in this game. It's 17-12. Marion kicks it. Glover with an elbow shot and wraps around the rim as Parks pulls down the rebound. Kennedy, the high screen by Parks. Kennedy goes around the screen and hands it off to Dennis. Dennis straight to the cup and a 2-handed slam. It's 19-12.
Dennis, the menace in this first quarter, 9 points, really giving the Hoyas some trouble.
11-2 run in the last 3 minutes until that bucket for Glover.
And Glover knocks down the three and brings the Hoyas a little bit closer as on this layup, it's Jalen Vince getting his 4th point of the game.
21-12. Hoyas slightly answering back. Chambers with the second three.
A little bit of a lull there before, Petey, but now we're seeing the offense picking up for both sides. We just see consecutive buckets back and forth, back and forth.
21-18.
And there's Dennis again, Jeff Dennis, Petey, with 11 points here in this first quarter. Still 2.5 to go. He's really pacing the Charlotte Tribe right now.
Answer back and forth. Buckets by both squads. This 23-20, just a 3-point game. With 2:15 left. Hoyas looking for the three. Goes inside, and it's a turnover to Dennis, and Dennis turns it back over.
Looked like it was off of the hand of Bennett. Yeah, I think the refs made the right call. Should be Hickory's basketball.
Hickory inbounded it. They pull it back out with 15 on the shot clock.
Still this man-to-man defense by the Tribe.
With 8 seconds, Hoyas with the ball, trailing by 3, 23-20.
Got Ike Carr underneath. Might want to take advantage of that matchup if you're the Hoyas.
Chambers coming up empty as Parks pulls down a rebound. Tribe looking, Vince driving. Turns it right over to Chambers, and Chambers looking for help. Finds his man Marion. Marion straight coast to coast and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Nice move, just couldn't finish. And looks like that foul will go against Jalen Vince. Referee signaled number 1, but it must have been 11 actually, as there is no number 1 for the Tribe. So first free throw is good, Petey, for Keandre Marion.
Scores table says they give the foul to Dennis for the Tribe. 50% on that trip, down by 2. Buzz City with the ball, up by 2. And the mismatch on the size. So it was Justin Glover with the foul. Coach Jeff for the Hoyas asking, letting him play. Now you're calling touch fouls. Parks for 3, and it's off the iron and right into the hands of Marion. Marion looks ahead. They swing it back around the perimeter to the corner. 3. Dennis with the rebound. Dennis continuing to climb on both sides of the stat board. Dennis Euro step, wraps around and fighting and coming out with it, the Hoyas. Great defense by Hairston as he picks him up in the backcourt.
Whoa, what a move by Keandre Marion all by himself.
We're tied at 23.
Gets around the defense of Hairston and takes it to the bucket. Beautiful reverse.
Hairston for 3, wraps around the rim and pulls down the rebound as Chambers. Chambers hands it off to Glover. Glover stops from deep and got 20 seconds left.
And Ike Carr with the defense, they're kind of getting in the way of Glover on that 3-point shot.
Hairston standing with 5 on the clock. Long 3, no, and Carr's putback was no good. After 1, it's 23 apiece. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to East Coast Basketball League's Game of the Week from Charlotte.
Sinclair Bryant Broadcast Group Incorporated was founded in 1986 and is one of the largest and most diversified television broadcasting companies in the country. Sinclair owns and operates, programs, and provides sales services to 163 television stations in 77 major markets. That's more television stations than anyone in the U.S. We have affiliations with all the major networks, including Fox, ABC, MyTV, CBS, NBC, Univision, Azteca, and CW. On behalf of Sinclair Broadcasting Group.
Welcome back to Mountain Island Fitness from Charlotte as we have your East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week. Charlotte Tribe and Hickory Hoyas tied at 23. Craig, what a great first 12 minutes of action to start the season.
Couldn't ask for a better first quarter, really, Petey. I mean, we're deadlocked at 23, right where we started. Let's see what the second quarter brings for both teams.
3 ties in the first quarter. First tie was at 6. Second tie was at 8. And then the Tribe went on a 8-0 run on the Hoyas, led 16-8. And the Hoyas tracked them down in the final 5 minutes, and we're knotted at 23.
Just like you said earlier, Pete, it's been a game of runs. Both teams sharing equal parts of the momentum in this contest. But we'll get started here with the Tribe with the basketball and Ike Carr inbound.
Carr inbounds to Kenny Hairston. And I love the defense by the Hoyas, forcing Hairston to pick up the ball, but instead of rolling it up the court as Chambers intercepts it right to Worthy. Worthy checks in the second quarter to start. Falls goes inside to Chambers, back out to Falls. Falls drives, kicks it back out. Worthy for 3, too hard, and right there to clean it up and draw on the foul is Danny Saunders.
They're tagging Dennis with the foul. That it will be number 3 on Jeff Dennis. As he was making contact on the way up. So now we've got free throws coming again for the Hoyas, trying to take the lead here early on in the second quarter.
Saunders' first free throw falls off the front of the iron as Ray will check in for Dennis, along with Kennedy checking in for Bennett. For the Tribe. Tribe rotating the deep bench. One more player than the Hoyas. And the Hoyas with a 24-23 lead. Hoyas opened up the game on a first bucket. And with a wraparound layup is Kenny Hairston.
Nice bucket by Hairston. I mean, we're seeing some really nice individual ball handling and guys who can create their own shot, not afraid to go to the basket underneath and challenge the bigs in the paint.
25-24 is Worthy in the paint. Back and forth. Kind of basketball we like. It's competitive.
And now a turnover by the Tribe as Hairston loses the ball out of bounds. So Hoyas take over right there by the Tribe's basket.
Right, coming into Chambers to Worthy. Worthy looking inside on the mismatch as Carr is guarding Falls, but Worthy takes the baseline jumper, and Chris Ray with a rebound. It's Kennedy straight to the hole and off the mark, and Worthy pulls down a rebound and takes it coast to coast, and the Hoyas 28-25.
4 straight for Cress Worthy. Nice take to the bucket with the left hand. And right now the Hoyas, again, taking the lead.
Carr's shot was off the mark. Right to Worthy. Worthy wanted to take Chris Ray to the hole, but pulls it back out. Worthy, step back 3, flushes it home. Hoyas 31-25.
7 straight for Cress Worthy. He's heating up. Got to put some eyes on number 1 in the black and gold.
7-2 run by the Hoyas in the second quarter. So Vince will check in for Carr. Ike Carr will have a seat. Parks try to get the ball in play. We have a push. The push is going to go against Wright from behind.
And Coach Johnson didn't like the call. Thought that it was just a stumble by Jalen Vince on his own. Not aided by Jihad Wright. That's Wright's second foul.
Parks bodying Chambers down and puts up a baby hook, and Chambers pulls down the rebound.
Chambers looked like he got away with a hold there.
Saunders, mid-range. And here come the Hoyas. Climbing and climbing. They lead 33-25 on the road against the Tribe as Vince's shot.
The Tribe have gotten cold, Petey. This is a chance for the Hoyas to really take advantage.
Long three. Ray with the rebound, and Buzz City pushes ahead to Parks. Parks stays right with it as he just about lost it. Able to put up the shot. Chambers with the rebound.
Tribe bench wants a call. Referee is warning them. A timeout called by the Hickory Hoyas to talk it over.
Yeah, Craig, Hickory Hoyas right now on a 9-2 run in the first 3.5 minutes of action.
It's been an impressive first part of the second quarter here for the road team. Here taking advantage of the Tribe's empty possessions, the turnovers. They're not rebounding the ball as well as they were before. The defense for the Hoyas has improved near the basket, and that's also contributed to the lack of scoring by Charlotte right now. But coming out of this timeout, it's going to be Hoyas basketball. You know they're going to look to take advantage and try to push this lead up above 10.
But, you know, part of that 11-2 run was Crestworthy for the Hoyas. Coming in, stepping up off the bench with 7 straight points.
And he was basically the one-man run for the Hickory Hoyas. I mean, he was doing it inside, then he went outside, hit the three-pointer, and again, there's been no response by the Charlotte Tribe right now. So defensively for Buzz City, you're going to have to really man up, tighten up the screws, and see if you can force a turnover.
Charlotte Tribe in foul trouble is Dennis with 3 for the Tribe, and he's exited in the second quarter, and we've seen a lot more play by Parks for the Tribe. Falls, and we got a shot clock violation.
That's the defensive stop that the Tribe needed right there. Lack of awareness by the Hoyas leads to that turnover.
Coming out of timeout, the Hoyas assuming they thought they had a full shot clock, and Tribe Vince will slowly bring it up with 20 as he crosses the timeline on the shot clock. Vince looking for separation, but great defense by Falls. Kennedy inside to Parks. Parks with the mismatch. Goes up, misses, stays right with the offensive board. Stays right with it. 1 on 4 down low. Parks.
Ooh.
Parks makes a park down low as he camped out. And now it's 35-25.
Took on 3 or 4 Hoyas, unafraid, was able to control the basketball after all that scrambling and finish. Nice job by Parks.
11-2 run by the Hoyas. Correction.
And now Parks with his second straight bucket, Petey. He got ahead of the defense. Nice pass by Jalen Vince to find him down low.
33-29.
Hoyas basketball, but 4 straight points for the Charlotte Tribe. Battling their way back. It was an 8-point deficit. Now they've cut it in half. 9 on the shot clock now for Hickory.
Hickory driving. Couldn't answer. And here come the Tribe. And a turnover. Back to Parks. Parks gets the loose ball turnover, and the Tribe are within 2, 33-31. Force the Hoyas to take a 20-second timeout. Craig, that's exactly where the Hoyas messed up the last time. Calling that full timeout, coming out flat-footed, and the Tribe ended up putting up a couple buckets, and now it's a 2-point game.
So just like the run for the Hoyas, it was a one-man show. It was Cressworthy. This time it's been Emilio Parks for the Tribe to make his own 6-point run to help get the Tribe within a bucket. A nice job by the Tribe to respond after falling down by 8. Now it's just a 2-point game.
Primetime Players lead it into one, 37-19 over the Let It Fly Web Dogs from Rock Hill, South Carolina. And the Web Dogs they've got themselves a deficit right now against the Primetime Players. And the only game that's on tap along with this game. 37-19 at the end of one.
Hot shooting in the first quarter by the Primetime Players. You know, Chris Thomas has got to be happy with his side starting off that hot first game of the season.
So the Hoyas will get the ball coming out of the timeout. The Hoyas. Chambers gives it up as he was setting up for an offensive foul, but Chambers misses the putback. Got a little help. And the Hoyas.
Yeah, Kennedy tapped it in the basket. Obviously was trying to tip it to himself. Now it looks like an offensive interference call against the Hoyas.
35-31. Hoyas lead on the road against the Tribe for Charlotte. Vince lobs it down low to Ray, and Ray is fouled. He's fouled by Chambers. Ray still on the floor.
He hit the floor hard, but luckily he's all right getting up. Chambers credited with the foul, but also credited with the last Hoyas basket on the offensive tip-in by the Tribe down on the Hoyas end of the floor.
35-31. Ray favoring his back.
He hit the floor pretty hard. Had to take a second to gather himself. Let's see if he can get through these free throws.
Ray misses the first.
Yeah, he's really laboring after hitting the floor trying to shoot the free throw, Petey. He looks like he was in a lot of discomfort.
Takes a deep breath.
Yeah, you can tell.
Misses. Right there to clean it up is Emilio Parks. The Tribe are within one possession, 35-33.
Emilio Parks, again, Petey, 8 straight points for the Tribe. He's been unstoppable down low here in the second quarter. The Hoyas have not had an answer for him just yet. You can hear the chirping down here, Petey, between the Hoyas and the Tribe. You know, both teams want this game pretty badly.
It's 35-33 with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Letting it loose and the Hoyas regain the ball and hitting the floor hard was Crump.
It took some contact from Jalen Kennedy on his way up and down. So first foul on Kennedy. More free throws coming for the Hoyas.
Crump makes the first. Hoyas lead by 3. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week. Ray pulls down the missed free throw for the Charlotte Tribe. Ray stutter steps, kicks it to the corner. Vince goes into paint. Off the mark, fighting for it. Vince stays with it, and it's Hoya's ball, and it comes to the table. Nice defense by Kenny Hairston.
And also very polite of Kenny Hairston to fix the equipment that he knocked over as well. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you.
Got a timeout. 36-33. Hoyas lead the Tribe. You're listening and watching the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week.
Sinclair Broadcast Group Incorporated was founded in 1986 and is one of the largest and most diversified television broadcasting companies in the country. Sinclair owns and operates, programs, and provides sales services to 163 television stations in 77 major markets. That's more television stations than anyone in the U.S. We have affiliations with all the major networks including Fox, ABC, MyTV, CBS, NBC, Univision, Azteca, and CW. On behalf of Sinclair Broadcasting Group,
36-33, Hoyas lead the Tribe right here at the Mountain Island Fitness in Charlotte as the Hoyas looking to pick up the road win to start the season against the Charlotte Tribe. PD Norris Craig Green here inside Mountain Island Fitness. Great facility here, the home court for the Charlotte Tribe.
And a good crowd on hand as well, too, PD. No room on the bleachers across from us. Nice air-conditioned venue. Really, really impressive place here. And thanks to the staff here at Mountain Island Fitness.
Hoyas looking inside. Lob it into Falls. Falls backs Vince down and kicks it back out. Crump kicks it over 4 on the shot clock for Watt. And gets a shot off as...
Well, we've talked about this before, PD, when we were covering college basketball about the continuation factor. You know, in soccer sometimes if a foul happens and the offended team has the ball, they just continue to play. I would love to see something like that happen on an air ball here. Instead of calling a shot clock violation, you saw that the Tribe had the basketball. Just continue to play. Just let them play on.
21 on the shot clock for Cahoon. Cahoon to Parks. Parks in the paint. Off the side of the backboard, they push it ahead, and we got to travel.
Be quite honest with you, I thought there was 2 travels. I thought Parks traveled himself on the offensive side. Look, he took an extra step. Got a great contest here so far, PD, here in the first half. I mean, we still got 5 minutes to go. But both teams, you know, impressive so far. Neither side really taking advantage of the other.
Both teams put together some powerful runs.
You've had players flashing on each side. Again, for the Tribe, it's been Dennis and Parks.
Emilio Parks trying to go around his defender, Calhoun, with a little window help and couldn't fall as Parks will shoot 2.
And Parks looking for points 9 and 10. Dennis with 11 for the Tribe. And then on the other side, PD, Jack Chambers leads the way for the Hoyas. He's got 8, 5 for Martin, 5 for Wright, 6 for Sanders.
Emilio Parks misses the first. Checking in for the Hoyas. Marion checks in for Calhoun, along with Glover checks in also. Parks misses both free throws. 36-33. Hoyas looking to extend their lead. Nice step down low for Glover.
Good move by Glover using that pivot foot to his advantage. He got Parks in the air and beat him to the bucket.
Vince trying to answer down low. Parks with a putback, but it went right to Kennedy.
2 chances on the offensive glass for the Tribe.
Glover.
And now a turnover by the Hoyas.
Glover with a turnover as Wright checks in for Chambers.
It's good defense to deflect the ball. Glover still had his hand on it as it hit off his hip and bounced out of bounds.
Emilio Parks sets a screen and right side baseline for Kennedy, and it's off the mark. Falls with a rebound. Falls hands it off to Marion. Marion in the front court, left side of the key. Marion traveled. No, they call the foul. The foul is going to be on Parks. No. They said defensive 3 seconds.
Everybody's pretty confused there.
Free throw was good.
Yeah, Glover knocks down the free throw. So that's our second defensive 3-second call, one for each team. Got to pay attention when you're in the paint. Now a violation getting the ball in bounds here between Marion and Wright. Now a turnover, and here comes Buzz City taking over.
Wright with the foot on the line as he put the ball in.
Both sides frustrated with the referees, that's clear.
Calhoun drives, circus shot, and pulling down the rebound is Marion. Marion pushing it in the front court, taking it coast to coast, and with the foul is going to be on Jalen Kennedy.
2 straight fouls for Kennedy. So, see if Kennedy will stay in the game, or will Coach Brian Collins pull him out.
With 3:37 left. Marion's free throws off the base plate.
That one was really long and really off. This second quarter, Petey, a lot slower pace than the first one. I think it has something to do possibly with the whistles as well. A lot of stoppages of play.
Pulls down the rebound off the missed free throw. Vince dancing at top of the key. Kennedy with 13 on the shot clock, looking to drive, drives, puts up a shot. It's an air ball. Hoyas in the front court. Glover from the corner, no, and here come the Tribe to Ray. Ray with a two-handed slam.
And Chris Ray looks like he's recovered from his back ailment early on, as he was able to jump up sky and flush the deuce.
39-37.
McLeod coming back into the game here with 2 fouls. Gonna have to be careful not to pick up a third. Coach Collins is trusting him to do a good job here defensively.
McLeod checks in for Parks. 17 on the shot clock. Hoyas get it inbound. Marion lobs it. Nice help with a window. To the wall for Wright. Hoyas lead by 4, 41-37.
Looking at the scorebook for the Hoyas, Petey, it's been a total team effort. Got at least 4 players with 7 points.
Hoyas with a turnover off of Keandre Marion.
Two and a half minutes to go until the half, Petey. I want to see how each team finishes out this final stretch of the second quarter.
Vince spins, kicks it. Calhoun drives, hits a brick wall, and with a foul is Keandre Marion.
So first one on Marion. And nifty move to the paint by Calhoun to get inside the lane. Unable to finish because he took a lot of contact and he knocks down the first free throw. Jeff Dennis has been pretty quiet here in the second quarter, Pete. He's been stuck on 11, has not scored here in the second 12 minutes of the first half.
41-39. 2-point game, closing out the first half. Shot was short for Lemon. We have a whistle.
Oh yeah, guilty on that one was
Kenny Lemon.
Kenny Lemon pulling Chris Ray down to the floor with him as he was trying to jump up to get the loose ball. But the Hoyas are over the limit, so now Ray will go to the line.
Ray has hit the floor a couple times in his first half.
Still unable to hit his free throws. 0 for 3 from the line for Chris Ray. Doesn't look like he's hampered by that backhand for the first part of the second quarter as he knocks that one down.
41-40. Tribe are within one. Hoyas with the ball with 1:56 left. Will go off of the Tribe, so it stays with the Hoyas. Hoyas coming into Sanders with 10 on the shot clock. Sanders looking at the shot clock as his stunner stepping on Vince. Marion, no, could not connect, but a nice look by Marion.
Good job by Ray to affect the shot.
Kennedy, no, it could not connect, but I tell you, right there to clean it up was McLeod, and McLeod was able to flush it in.
Lemon with 2 straight fouls, and a good job and good awareness by McLeod to crash the boards, jump up there, put it back home, and absorb the contact. Took a shot right across the eye, did McLeod. And now we're just 1 free throw away from this game being level again, Petey.
(43-41), Tribe with the lead. Backdoor was there, but the pass wasn't for Marion. Baseline 3. Fighting and coming out with a rebound is McLeod. Missed the layup, but contested at the goal was Josh Calhoun. The foul is on right for the Hoyas. This is the first free throw, Josh Calhoun.
And the Hoyas couldn't believe the call. They thought it was clean defense there. Felt like the whistle was late. Doesn't matter. Calhoun's at the line. Knocks down 1 of 2.
Charlotte Tribe, 3-point lead over the Hoyas. Inside of the final minute of the first half.
It was 33-25 Hickory.
Long 3 for Lemon. Overshoots the rim. Will stay with the Hoyas.
Yeah, 42.7 on the game clock. Again, it was 33-25 to the Hoyas. The 19-8 run by Charlotte to take the lead.
Chambers on a mismatch with McLeod. Chambers back, putting his elbow on McLeod. Up and under's missed for Glover, and both teams coming up empty with 26 seconds left in the first half. 19 on the shot clock. Reset the shot clock, so the Tribe will have the final shot.
Vince taking some contact. He'll go to the line for 2, looking to get his 6th points of the game. It's been a really good contest here the first 23 and a half minutes. As Vince knocks down the first free throw.
Tribe leads 45-41.
And the Hoyas should have the entire shot clock here, Petey. 24.2 on the game clock. Shot clock is pretty much off. Yeah, it looks like they're going to hold it back for a final shot. Lemon's just going to dribble it out here, looking at Chris Ray defensively.
Kenny Lemon Driving, and he travels.
1.3 on the clock. Tried to make his move, but turned it over. So 1.3 on the clock. They're going to have to go about 65 feet here. Well, we'll call it about 75 feet.
They'll put up a shot, and it doesn't fall for Josh Calhoun, and we're at halftime, 46-41. Halftime, we're going to come right back here with stats, facts, and figures from the first half, 46-41. Tribe lead the Hoyas.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health, so we always keep you well-informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health, so we always keep you well-informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Need help planning your next sporting event? Sit back and relax. Event Management has got you covered. Whether a charity call, fundraiser, a preseason showcase, or a regular season game day operation, let Sit Back and Relax handle the details. Single game, tournament, and full season event planning and logistics services available. No matter how big or small, SBR has you covered. Just sit back and relax while the professionals at Sit Back and Relax take care of the rest. Visit SBRNC.com or call 919-264-8418 to get started.
Sinclair Broadcast Group Incorporated was founded in 1986 and is one of the largest and most diversified television broadcasting companies in the country. Sinclair owns and operates, programs, and provides sales services to 163 television stations in 77 major markets. That's more television stations than anyone in the U.S. We have affiliations with all the major networks including Fox, ABC, MyTV, CBS, NBC, Univision, Azteca, and CW.
(46-41) at halftime. The Hoyas trail the Charlotte Tribe. Leading the way for the Tribe, Jeff Dennis with 11, followed by Vince with 6. Ray with 5, McLeod with 5, Cahoon with 3, Kennedy with 4, Hairston with 4. For the Hickory Hoyas, coached by Jeff Johnson, leading the way, Chambers with 8, followed by Worthy with 7, and those 7 came real quick in the second quarter to start it off. Jihad Wright with 7, Marion with 5, along with Saunders with 6, and Glover with 7. We're 5 minutes away from starting the second half around the East Coast Basketball League today. Earlier games, the Carolina Chosen Lions defeated Kingdom Life Basketball Club 122-116. For the 2:15 tip-off from Hampton, Virginia, Seven City Vets falls at home to the DC Heat, 114-85. The game going on down in South Carolina right now. The Web Dogs and the Primetime Players lead 69-53 over the Web Dogs. Chris Moore and Sean Barnett both with 15 for the Primetime Players. Web Dogs, Terrell Ogilvie with 12. That's around the East Coast Basketball League. We'll be on the road tomorrow as we will have the visiting Winston-Salem Wolves will travel to Rowan County up in Salisbury and take on the Rowan County Bulls. Next week, we'll be in Wake Forest as the Primetime Players take their talent to visit the North Carolina Capitals. That game will tip off at 1 o'clock next Saturday right here on the East Coast Basketball League YouTube page and along with our social media handles, High Level Media, and on our website, highlevelmedianc.com. We're going to take a quick break and come right back here and try to catch an interview with Coach from the Charlotte Tribe as they lead 46-41.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health, so we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
1 in 3 adults in America have prediabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mom my.
Listen and imagine. It takes 5 seconds to send a text, and for those 5 seconds, you're driving blind. Life is worth more than a text. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
1 in 3 adults in America have prediabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mom my. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
1 in 3 adults in America have prediabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has Mom Ma. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001.
Welcome back. Second half getting ready to get started here from the Mountain Island Fitness. The Charlotte Tribe in the Hoyas. Charlotte Tribe leads 46-41. The first shot by the Hoyas coming up short, but pulling down the rebound.
Dennis the Menace.
Straight to the hole, and that was Jalen Vince picking up the foul. It's going to be against Danny Saunders.
So Vince looking to build off of his 6 points in the first half. If you're the Hoyas here in the second half, Petey, I think the keys for them is got to find their stroke of shooting the basketball. They've struggled shooting the ball. They're able to get to the paint some, but got to crash the boards, got to shoot a little higher percentage from the field. As Vince misses the first free throw. But for the Charlotte Tribe, continue to crash the offensive boards, feed the big man down low. Parks, let him do his dirty work.
It's a 6-point advantage. Tribe 47-41. The Hoyas looking for an answer. Spinning and going up with it, and coming up with a cleanup dunk was Wright.
Nice flush by Wright there. Johnny on the spot, elevated over the rim and flushed it right back home. Good job by Wright.
Harrison back to Harrison and tries to turn it over, but he saves it. Vince, left side with 7 on the shot clock. And Hoyas stopping the Tribe 47-43. Marion with 9 on the shot clock, stands at top of the key. Inside with a baby hook, and I tell you, Watt with a nice little easy touch.
First points of the game for Jameel Watts, just entering the game for the Hoyas, and 4-1 here in the second half for Hickory.
Off-balance shot by the Tribe. The Hoyas can regain the lead with a 3, or they can tie it with a deuce. Chambers will try to put them ahead and could not connect as Vince with the long rebound.
Yeah, Chambers' shot looked like it was off, like he rushed it a little bit. And that time, the finish by Jalen Kennedy underneath. Chambers can't believe it. He thought he went straight up. But instead, it's going to be the third foul on Jacques Chambers. And sending Kennedy to the line, trying to get his 7th point of this game. It's a bucket sorely needed by the Tribe, PD. They were kind of reeling and starting slow here in the third quarter.
It's 50-45. 5-point advantage. Tribe. We have a whistle, and it's Kenny Harrison with the foul. Every year. Coach Jeff Johnson says every year he does the same thing, talking about Harrison and with the hold. And the Hoyas answer back 50-47.
Yeah, some of the banter down here courtside is pretty lively. Coach Brian Collins couldn't believe what Coach Johnson had to say.
Hoyas down by 3, put up a runner off the heel of the iron, and Vince with the rebound.
Like to see a little more ball movement by the Tribe there. Not enough not too much one-on-one stuff. Coming back down the other way, there's a steal and a bucket by Keandre Marion.
Got a 1-point game.
But then Jalen Vince answers on the other end, PD, with a 3, responds, and puts Buzz City right back in front. Correction, it's a long 2.
(52-49). And the half is 46-41, 52-49 now.
A lot of whistles here to start us off in the third quarter. It's kind of slowed the game down some.
4 minutes away here in the third quarter. Ray right side on Chambers. 3 on the shot clock, long 3, coming up short, right in the hands of Chambers.
Kennedy had to jack it up there because the shot clock was expiring. And Coach Collins making the referee aware of the fact that the Hoyas were just moseying up the floor and caused an 8-second violation. A needless turnover by the Hoyas. You have to be more aware.
Kenny Harrison gets the inbound. On left side, wide open on the layup, and he's fouled. And picking up the foul, it's going to go against Keandre Marion. Got beat on defense.
And tried to compensate a little too much for that, and instead ended up fouling Hairston. So Hairston going to the line, trying to get points number 5 and number 6.
52-49, missing the first.
The banter continuing down here, courtside. This time it's Marion and Coach Collins.
53-49, Charlotte Tribe lead the Hoyas, and the Hoyas answer back, fighting and fighting and fighting. Down by 5 at halftime, now they're down by 2. The Hoyas looking and looking and looking. It steals it, and we're tied at 53.
5 straight points just like that, and we are level. Can the Hoyas respond? Excuse me, can the Tribe respond here? Take the lead right back.
Tribe coming up short As Saunders pulls down a rebound. It has to be a travel, and that's what she rings him up as. That was on Jameel Watt. Fresh 24, 6:38 left, third quarter, 53 apiece. It's our
Another
fourth tie today.
It's a tight ball game, PD, both ways. And, you know, the whistle has slowed some things down in the second and third quarter.
Long three coming up short, and Chambers pulls down the rebound. Saunders lobs it inside, and right there it's taken away in the air is Kennedy.
Yeah,
Kennedy brings it up the court. For the Tribe goes to Ray, and Ray's kiss off the glass, and the bank is closed on this Saturday in Charlotte.
The home of Bank of America can't find an ATM to let him score that time. And there's a foul this time against the Tribe. Who's gonna get the honors? It's gonna be Jeff Dennis. That's 4 on Dennis.
Dennis looking, misses the first free throw. Correction, that was right. Glover looking to check in. The made free throw.
Nobody from the Hoyas down there trying to rebound whatsoever.
54-53, Hoyas regain the lead after trailing by 5 at half. Harrison lobs it up, no one there. We got a substitution. Glover checking it along with Emilio Parks checks in for Dennis. Got a media timeout, 54-53. The Hoyas regain the lead over the Tribe.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Hoyas down at halftime, 46-41. They lead 54-53 over the Tribe with 5:45 left in the third. PD Norris, Craig Green here from Mountain Island Fitness in Charlotte for the East Coast Basketball League. Game of the week is Harrison comes into play to Vince. Vince stops and pops, and it's a 2. His foot was on the line from the right wing. 55-54.
Big bucket by Vince right there. The Tribe needed that, and then you get a response on the other end here from Marion.
Back and forth basketball here. 1 point separate the Hoyas and the Tribe. Kiss off the glass, and it works for Marion.
And now Marion tied for the team lead with 13 points with Jihad right after that bucket. Little mini run here by the Hoyas.
Hoyas outscoring the Tribe 17-9 here in the third quarter. Got a timeout. Tribe was in danger of turning the ball over. 17-9 run by the Hoyas to start the second half. Craig, what do the Tribe have to do to cool the Hoyas down?
a little better job defensively here. I mean, get in front of the ball handlers. I mean, they're willing to go to the bucket and challenge the Tribe defense. So what you got to do is guard them better on the perimeter, make them feel a little more uncomfortable. You're going to have to get the ball out of the hands of Keandre Marion, make him pass it. He's got 13 points. So does Jihad Wright. Those are the guys you're going to have to pay attention to. Force somebody else to beat you. Don't let these two guys do it because they're already doing it right now.
Marion with 14, as you said, point guard for the Hoyas. Has some flashes of offense here in the second half as they lead 58-55. Your Style Street Barber scoreboard as Harrison comes into play to Vince. Vince gets a screen by Parks. Goes baseline, switches hands as he goes up. And the Tribe are with it in one. Coming out of timeout. Great play drawn up by the coach. Within one, 58-57.
That's how you want to respond coming out of a timeout, just like you said. And now you get the stop defensively. You got a chance right now to retake the lead.
Marion was able to
but Glover comes down with the rebound, PD, and now he's going to dish it out.
back to Glover, and they kick it over to Watt. And Watt, nice move, but Chambers there to clean it up. And the Hoyas extend the lead 60-57.
Hoyas have 3 players already in double figures, Chambers, Marion, and Wright. It's been a total team effort. It's not been one guy.
Vince straight to the hole and wraps around the rim. And pulling down a rebound is Justin Glover. Taking it coast to coast with the open lane.
Where was the defense for the Tribe right there?
62-57, caught on their heels. Down by 5. It's been all Hoyas in the opening 8 minutes of the second half.
Got Tribe substitutions coming in too. I think Coach Collins may know his team may have a little fatigue right now.
5 on the shot clock. Vince looking for help as he's trapped off. Got away with a walk. Chambers pushes ahead to Marion. Marion alley-oop, and it's good. And you can ring it up for Watt. Watt
Marion
says, what up? 64-57.
Marion to Watt, dunk you very much.
What up? 64-57.
Cressworthy coming back into the game. Josh Calhoun coming back in, as well as Larry McLeod. So different looks for both sides. Getting some fresh bodies on the floor.
23-11 run here in the third quarter. It's a reset shot clock.
We got 2:59 on the game clock as well. So ask for a readjustment to knock it down to 2:55.
Put a game clock at 2:55, 12 on the shot clock as Vince comes in to Kennedy. Kennedy, nice dribble, loses the hands with 6 on the shot clock. Kennedy baseline, switches hands, goes up, overshoots the rim, and it's right in the hands of Falls for the Hoyas. Glover straight to the hole, leaves it on the rim, right into the hands of Calhoun. Calhoun wanted to take that long 3. It almost travels. McLeod, nice look. Could not get it to fall, but look who's in the game. Craig Cressworthy for the Hoyas.
Too much one-on-one here for the Tribe. Seeing guys do one-on-one stuff, trying to take long jump shots. Want to see them share the basketball, set some screens, get each other involved. Foul called there on McLeod. That'll be 3 on him.
Chris Ray will check in for Kennedy.
Good run by Jalen Kennedy. So Chris Ray will come back in. Ray with 5 points in the first half.
I'd have to say that when Ray hit the floor, pretty much took him out of, took his momentum in this game as he's only with 5 points. Parks with the air ball rebound and hands it off to Vince. Vince trying to stutter step on Worthy. Kicks it to the corner. Here's Chris Ray to Calhoun. Calhoun drops it off to McLeod. McLeod and falls with the foul.
Falls thought he picked the pocket and got a clean steal, but nevertheless, the foul was called.
64-57, Hoyas lead the Tribe. Parks, step back. There to clean it up was Ray. Tries to clean up the missed shot by Parks, but the Hoyas come down with a rebound. Marion in trouble, double team, kicks it. Chambers for three. Ray with the rebound. Calhoun dropping his shoulder, was not set. And with the foul, it's going to be against Justin Glover.
Glover didn't establish position, but also on that drive, Petey, I thought Calhoun lowered the shoulder, did a football bowl over on Glover, so I honestly thought it was an offensive foul, but I guess not.
Third quarter, 1:10 left. They've let him play here in the third quarter. His third quarters fairly went pretty quick so far.
Drug in the first 3.5 minutes, a lot of whistles, but yeah, now it's starting to free flow a little bit more. Oh, jump ball called after the Tribe got the steal. After Ray was about to go sprinting down the floor, referee on the baseline says a jump ball. And you could see the long look on the faces of the Buzz City players. They were unhappy with that. They had possession of the basketball.
So Hoyas and the Tribe will jump it up. And right to the Tribe is Calhoun. Glover with a pickpocket. Glover drops it off. And they got an offensive foul. Player out of control on Justin Glover. Bucket does not count.
Good job by McLeod to draw the charge and force a turnover on the Hoyas. Under a minute to go here to end this third quarter, Petey. Want to see how the Tribe responds being down by 5.
23-13 run here in the third quarter. Parks.
Feed the big man. Feed him, 6'6", 240. It's a big load to handle. Chambers, not sure if Chambers can really check Parks down low into the paint.
Worthy with 27 on the clock, 12 on the shot clock. Chambers back out top with 7, Worthy. Stepping back, driving, loses ball, puts up the shot. Right there to clean up the Hoyas, but is blocked from behind by Vince. 6 seconds left. 4. Vince drives, kicks at Parks, and it gets it off. Does not fall. It into 3, 64-61. Hoyas after 3. We're going to come right back here with the Fidelity Investments Money Corner.
Sinclair Broadcast Group Incorporated was founded in 1986 and is one of the largest and most diversified television broadcasting companies in the country. Sinclair owns and operates, programs, and provides sales services to 163 television stations in 77 major markets. That's more television stations than anyone in the U.S. We have affiliations with all the major networks including Fox, ABC, MyTV, CBS, NBC, Univision, Azteca, and CW. On behalf of Sinclair Broadcasting Group,
23-15 run by the Hoyas. They got the lead after 3, 64-61 over the Tribe. Can the Tribe close it out and get the W here at home, Craig?
They can do it. They're going to have to do a good job rebounding, do a better job defensively. I mean, Jock Chambers for the Hoyas, PD. They're sitting on a double-double right now, 12 points and 15 rebounds unofficially for Chambers. You got to block him out. Those long caroms, when you take the long-range shots, you've got to do a better job with your feet being active and going after those loose balls, chasing those down. It's going to be all about hustle points and who plays the smartest here in the final 12 minutes.
So Vince will bring it up for the Tribe as they trail by 3, and they'll stop.
Referee asking for a clock adjustment. Should be 11:56 on the clock. 20 on the game clock, on the shot clock.
They get it across. And Calhoun straight to the hole, untouched, but a little bump by Crump, but he's able to get it up, and it's 64-63. Tribe with a long rebound off the missed shot by the Hoyas. Ray drives, finds Parks, and Parks unable to convert. I don't think Parks expected a pass from Chris Ray.
And he forced it up as well. Didn't get his feet underneath him, just kind of threw it up there. It looked like he was going for a foul call or just rushed the shot.
Glover driving. And we have a offensive foul, Justin Glover.
Glover can't believe the call, and neither can Coach Johnson, as that is 4 fouls on Justin Glover. And another turnover by the Hickory Hoyas.
Parks kicks it to Calhoun. Parks sets a screen by Calhoun. He rolls, does not hit the 3, but pulling down the rebound, McLeod, and loses it on the floor. Hoyas and Parks. Emilio Parks gets the and one. The Tribe regains the lead, 65-64.
And that foul's going to go against Wright. 4 fouls on Wright. So he will have to be careful for the remainder of this game. Glover with 4, Wright with 4, Chambers with 3. That's the foul trouble for the Hickory Hoyas right now.
Converts on the old-fashioned and one. It's 66-64.
Hoyas bench is standing, PD. They're trying to feed some energy to their 5 on the floor.
Ray saves it, but turns it right over in the hands of Wright. He turns it back over to Emilio Parks. Both teams, turnover. It's Vince.
Parks has to be careful to not move while he's trying to screen there.
Vince with the travel.
The Tribe bench thought that he had a continuation right there, but instead was called for taking too many steps. And Coach Collins can't believe it.
Marion with 14 on the shot clock.
Look at Parks out defending on the perimeter.
Glover, long 3. Shooter's roll, no, does not fall, but with the putback, and it does not fall also. Vince with the rebound as he's holding worthy alley-oop and slams it home.
Beautiful pass.
McLeod.
And a timeout here. The Hoyas are going to the doghouse to talk it over.
68-64, Hoyas. And the Tribe is a Tribe. Has outscored the Hoyas here in the quarter. And they regain the lead, 68-64. Craig, just like you said, the Tribe, what you said they needed to do, they exactly did what you said. Were you the coach?
I just feel like I was, just observing from our table here what was going on, and the vibe I had was exactly what they were doing here, which is, crashing the boards, taking it to the Hoyas here. And again, here they go with the lead here after just a few minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 9:36 remaining in this game. It's an impressive start here in the final 12 minutes for the Charlotte Tribe.
With 9:36 left, still with the media timeout. The Hoyas and the Tribe, 4 points, 2 possessions. And I tell you, nice crowd here on this East Coast Basketball League Week 1.
Barely anywhere to sit on the bleachers on the opposite side, Petey. We got a really great crowd. Tell you what, those
Got
hot
a
dogs
scoring
are smell
update.
great.
Primetime players lead the Let It Fly Web Dogs 103-81. Marion's runner in the paint falls through 68-66.
Typically, when you come out of timeouts, Petey, you're going to draw up something that you think is going to get you a guaranteed bucket. That's what Coach Johnson did, and that's exactly what happened.
Vince kicks it to the corner, 3. Not had a lot of threes here in the second half.
The long-range game has been off for both teams. Each side is happy with taking the ball into the lane and scoring on second chances. We've seen a lot of that today. Layups, dunks. It's been an exciting game. The three-point shot has not really been a big weapon for either side. Nice runner by Marion, Petey. He's got 17 points.
We're tied at 68. Coach Johnson drew up the same play twice. So we're 68 apiece. Long 3 is off the mark for Calhoun. Marion. Marion looking for 6 straight. Kiss off the glass wasn't there, but Ray with the rebound finds his point guard. Tribe and Hoyas knotted at 68. 6th tie today as Vincent breaks the tie, and the Tribe lead by 2.
Mid-range is still changed for Jalen Vince. Very happy with that little short elbow jump shot. As that one was put back home by Marion. Marion, 19 points.
6 straight points. Stripped by the Hoyas from behind, Chris Ray.
Yeah, good job by Chambers to get his hand in there and knock the ball away.
Marion wanted to take the shot, but feeds his man down low, and losing it as he goes up was Wright, but he's fouled.
Great pass by Marion to Wright. And then Chris Ray commits the foul as Wright's going up. But I mean, it can't get much closer than this, Petey. 70-70 here in the fourth.
It's the whole point of the East Coast Basketball League game in a week, a close action. We're coming down to the wire with 7:43 left. Hoyas lead by 1 after Jihad Wright's free throw. Next week, we will be in Wake Forest as the primetime players match it up with the North Carolina Capitals. But tomorrow we'll be in Salisbury for the Rowan County Bulls home opener against the Winston-Salem Wolves.
Looking forward to that one. Again, another 5 o'clock tip-off will go live right around 4:45 with your pregame coverage. I'll be taking you with the play-by-play tomorrow as Petey will be on assignment. And thank you, everybody, again for tuning in today for the game of the week.
Vince with 5 drives, and floater does not fall. Marion gets a loose ball. And Wright with a steal, stepping right into the passing lane. Dennis.
That's 5 on Jihad Wright. So He will have to mind his manners for the remaining 7 minutes of this game. 7 exactly on the clock with 17 on the shot clock. Yeah, if you're the Tribe, you definitely want to attack Jihad Wright. He's got 4 fouls.
Picking on a foul is Keandre Marion for the Hoyas.
Marion picking up a cheapie out there in the perimeter.
Danny Sanders checks in.
And also Luke Gibson coming into the game for the Charlotte Tribe, wearing number 7. And Jalen Vince, PD, with his 17th point, loves that mid-range jump shot. He's been hovering around that 15 feet area all game long, and the Hoyas aren't checking him out there.
If it's not there, it's on the 2 elbows. 72-71. Hoyas looking for an answer. And Marion talking to the crowd.
That floater is so sweet.
Inside Dennis. Dennis putting up a shot. He'll shoot 2. That's right with the foul.
That was the 5th foul on Jihad Wright. So, again, like we said, he'll have to be on his best behavior going forward. He does not want to foul out of this game. Dennis misses the first free throw. So here comes Kenny Lemon.
Makes 1 of 2. We're tied at 73.
It's the first points of the second half for Dennis. He had 11 in the first half. Very, very quiet here in the second half.
Marion.
Good job by the Tribe to cut off the baseline. Not that time they weren't able to do it, PD, as Marion scores and he's fouled.
Marion, second half action here. The Hoyas lead 75-73. Marion with 23.
He leads all scorers.
Searching for 24.
And McLeod now with his 4th foul.
Does not fall for Marion. Hoyas lead by 2, 75-73. With 5:37 left. Next dead ball will have a media timeout. Volleying and going up. No whistle down low. Tribe saves it. No, they say.
Good job defensively by the Hoyas.
Got a media timeout, 75-73. We're going to take it with him. Tribe and Hoyas battle with 5:24 left.
1 in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Here's 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mom my. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
Hoyas and Tribe 75-73 from Mountain Island Fitness in Charlotte. Hoyas lead led by Keandre Marion with 23. The man of the hour. Marion drives, 26 points. And the Hoyas lead by 4.
Who is the man with the master plan? Keandre Marion right now has really surged. He's got 20 in the second half, PD, 20.
Nice take, drawing the foul. Dennis to the line, and with the foul is Jamil Watt.
Again, a quiet second half for Dennis. Just 1 point after scoring 11 in the first. But these are pretty big free throws coming up. 4:55 to go in this game. You know it's going to be super tight and super tense.
Tribe trailing by 3 with 4:55 left.
Every free throw, every turnover, everything is magnified here in crunch time.
Tip, and it goes to McLeod.
Or check that looked like Kenny Lemon jumped up there to tap it in. He came in to replace Jihad Wright, who's got 5 fouls. And that time Lemon getting in there to affect the shot, getting in the way of Dennis.
Alley-oop, and he was not quite there, but he was looking for Watt.
Good idea, but the execution just did not allow it to happen. And now we're seeing the Hoyas allowing the Tribe to roll the ball up the floor, down by 4. All the way across the timeline.
Hoyas lead 79-74.
Jamil Watts being a little too handsy.
It's a second consecutive.
Watts looking at the official like, what did I do? 15, you put your hands on the ball handler. That's a no-no.
So Vince will shoot 2. Misses the first.
Gotta have these free throws when you're down here in the fourth quarter. Vince knows that, and you could tell he was disappointed in himself when he missed it.
50% on a trip, down by 3.
18 points for Vince.
4:11 left, fourth quarter. 79-76 is Tribe. Layup falls for Vince.
And he had to avoid the defense of Chambers coming down, trying to affect the shot. So he threw up a circus shot up and under and got it to go. Really nice job by Dennis.
Chambers has been
Vince.
Quiet this half for the Hoyas. We got a push off.
Yeah, Lemon absolutely just shoved him off, and he went flying.
79-78.
Can the
Tribe, can they get it? Regain the lead. Vince straight to the hole, and with the rebound is Lemon. Lemon ahead to Marion, and Marion is fouled. Late whistle.
Yeah, late whistle, but on the way up, Marion was hit upside the head by Chris Ray, so that'll be 3 on Ray. More free throws coming. More slowing of the game down as well, and much more important free throws coming up.
Misses the first of 2. If we take a look at the bench for the Tribe, they're all on their feet. As the Hoyas up by 2, 80-78. .319 left. Will we see 100 in this game, or will we stay in the 2 digits? Long rebound, and they pull it back out. Great rebound by Ray. Kennedy inside, picks up his dribble, right to Dennis, and Dennis goes up, and Dennis fighting and fighting. Triple team goes up, draws the foul, And who will they ring up for?
Good battle down low. Foul's going to go against Watts. That's his third. But good battle by Dennis down low to keep it alive for the Tribe. But unfortunately, unable to make the bucket. He's going to have a chance to go to the line for 2 and tie this up.
Makes the first. 80-79, Charlotte Tribe with 3 timeouts. Makes the second. We're all knotted at 80.
Final 3 minutes of this game, PD. Who's going to take this dub?
Marion.
What a take.
Marion pick it up. His 28th point. 82-80.
And around the defensive ray as well. Timeout coming up here for the Charlotte Tribe, PD. They want to talk over this next offensive possession.
82-80, it's been all a Marion show here at the Mountain Life Fitness in Charlotte. PD Norris, Craig Green here. Craig, final scores from earlier today, if you guys are just joining us. The Carolina Chosen Lions defeated Kingdom Life Basketball Club 122-116. DC Heat went on the road to Hampton to beat the Seven City Vets 114-85. And currently, the Let It Fly Web Dogs are in Rock Hill against the Primetime Players. At the end of 3 is 103-81. 22-point lead by the Primetime Players. So it just tells me right there, Craig, next week's matchup is going to be intense as the Primetime Players hit the road all the way out east to Raleigh and play against the North Carolina Capitals.
Can that kind of game that the players are playing today at home at Legion Collegiate Academy, can it travel when they come down to Wakefield and take on the Capitals, who had a nice showing in the playoffs last year in the semifinals, came up just a little bit short en route to in a route of trying to win the championship?
Dennis drives, drops his shoulder, shots blocked from behind by Lemon.
Lemon is long and tall and is protecting the rim.
Dennis comes in to Vincent. Got 10 on the shot clock. Vince puts up a runner, and we're knotted at 82.
That floater's been a popular shot today for both teams, for Marion and Vince respectively, and they've both been really good at executing it.
Chambers hands over to Lemon. Lemon shots off the mark, and Kennedy with the rebound and trying to save it and save it and save it. The Tribe turn it over.
Not what you want to happen, especially on this side of the floor with under 2 minutes to go, 158 in this game. And we are knotted at 82, folks. You can see exactly why we are here for this game as the game of the week, because it's coming right down to the wire. So do not change your stream. Stay right here, because we're guaranteed to see a hell of a finish.
Wright checks in for Lemon. So Hoyas knotted at 82 with 1:55 left. Marion's floater is good. Marion hits 30. 27 in the second half. Marion is our player of the game. Chambers back to Marion. Marion 1-on-3, stabbed out from behind.
Ray chasing it down from behind. Good job by Chris Ray. Slow down the transition of the Hoyas. Minute and 32 to go in this game. Just 2 points separate these teams. Who's going to execute better here in the final 92 seconds?
Hoyas and Tribe, 84-82. Hoyas with the lead. The man of the hour with the ball. Kicks it to Sanders. Sanders pulls out. Chambers with the screen, going around the screen, stepping back with 10 on the shot clock.
Look at the perimeter defense by the Tribe.
4 on the shot clock, going to the hole, falling, bodies falling, turnover. And the Tribe with the chance to gain the lead. or even tie it. He's blocked from behind, and Danny Sanders picking up the foul as Kennedy is helped to his feet.
Kennedy was shaken up, but he's back up on his feet.
Vince makes the first. The Tribe trail by 1. (84-83). And we're knotted at 84 on the 2 free throws by Vince.
Ref's going to give continuation on that bucket by Marion.
Bucket is good. And picking up the foul is going to be on Jalen Kennedy.
Thought that was a pretty lenient continuation, Pete, if you ask me. I thought that foul was on the floor. But either way.
54 seconds left. Hoyas up by 2, looking to make it a 3-point lead. Marion.
Coach Brian Collins all the
33.
way. Coach Collins all the way out on the floor giving instructions to his team. Don't have to have all 3 right now, but you do need a basket.
87-84 coming down to the wire with 45 seconds left, and Vince takes a straight baseline and goes up, 87-86.
35 seconds to go, Peter. You don't have to foul just yet. You can play defense, get the ball back with a chance with a chance to win.
The ball is in the hands of Marion. Long 3. No, it does not fall, but a big rebound and going up with Jaheed Wright.
Wright is out there with 5 fouls. That's how you know how important this is. Chris Ray now with 4.
Jaheed Wright to the line to shoot 2. Wright with a big rebound for the Hoyas. They have 24 seconds, 24.8 on the game clock.
So essentially, PD, the Tribe here can run down the shot clock.
We got a timeout. Hoyas, 89-86, 3-point lead by the Hoyas, Craig, with just 0.8 separating the game clock and the shot clock.
You can play this a multitude of ways here if you're Coach Collins. You can come down and run down the entire clock, go for a 3 to try to take it to regulation. Or what you can do is you can try to get a quick 2-point basket, but then you are forced to foul immediately as soon as that happens, because 24.8 on the clock, 24 on the shot clock. So again, not a lot of time for the Tribe. They're going to have to act fast, and they're going to have to be efficient with whatever they decide to do.
Other game it tipped off with us at 5 o'clock with 30 seconds left. It's 137-109. Primetime players lead to Let It Fly Web Dogs.
Sounds like the PTPers are going to move to 1-0 on the season, and again, PD will 2-1 on the season, 2-0 on the season.
They beat Kingdom Life last week.
And yeah, we'll see them next week in Wakefield against the Capitals.
Tribe with the ball, trailing by 3, 89-86. Carr. Long 3, and they brush off the front of the iron.
So now the Tribe is going to have to foul right away and hope that the Hoyas can miss a couple of free throws, as the 3 by Carr caromed out of bounds, so it's going to count as a turnover for the Tribe. Here comes Lemon back into the game.
Lemon checking in for Marion.
And good strategy by Coach Johnson to have a taller inbound guy to be able to see the floor and find who they're looking for.
14.4 on the clock, and they get it into Chambers. Chambers is fouled.
Calhoun will get the foul. That took a little bit too long, 11.3 on the clock now, but here's the situation.
Can ice it right here.
Yep, you can ice it here you can possibly ice this thing with a couple of free throws if you're Chambers. You're going to get 2 attempts at it. 1 free throw made here will put Buzz City behind the 8 ball, and there's the first. So now it's a 2-possession game, PD. The Tribe are going to have to act fast if they can get a hold of the basketball, whether it's an inbounds play or a rebound. You got to act fast and go down and score quickly. Timeout going to come up here by the Tribe, and Coach Collins will call it.
91-86. What do the Tribe draw up here, trailing by 5?
By 5 right now, you need a 3 right now, I think. You should go ahead and try to get your 3, or you can get a 2-pointer, but you've got to do it fast, and then you've got to foul immediately. I think, honestly, here, if you come down and you miss a bucket, you just let the clock run out and you call it an L right there and right then and there. But in this situation, I personally, if I'm the coach, I'm looking for the 3-point basket to try to get that out of the way. Then you're going to have to foul regardless.
91-86 with 11.3 left. The Tribe with the ball, trailing by 5. Shot clock is off. All we have is the game clock, and they'll come in and play at midcourt. Kind of Vince. Vince will dribble a couple of times. Long 3 by Calhoun, brushes the iron. Dennis with the putback. And 0.9 left. Calhoun back. Calhoun's shot was the best chance they had as it brushed the iron.
I think it took the Tribe a little too long to find the shot they were looking for, but you got to credit the Hoyas, who were guarding the perimeter, didn't allow the Tribe any space. So here Chambers is going to go to the line here. I mean, this thing is pretty much academic with 0.9 on the clock.
Chambers had a great game underneath with 15 points. The Hoyas going to move on to 1-0 with a 93-86 victory from Mountain Life Fitness here in Charlotte. We're going to come right back here with the interview with our player of the game, Keandre Marion.
Sinclair Broadcast Group Incorporated was founded in 1986 and is one of the largest and most diversified television broadcasting companies in the country. Sinclair owns and operates, programs, and provides sales services to 163 television stations in 77 major markets. That's more television stations than anyone in the U.S. We have affiliations with all the major networks, including Fox, ABC, MyTV, CBS, NBC, Univision, Azteca, and CW. On behalf of Sinclair Broadcasting Group,
welcome back to Hickory Hoyas. Move on to 1-0. The Charlotte Tribe fall to 0-1 in a 93-86 loss here at the Mountain Island Fitness. Petey Doris, Craig Green here, as Craig is courtside with our player of the game, Keandre Marion, with 33. Take it away, Craig.
All right, got Keandre Marion with me here at midcourt. Big game for you. Second half, you went off in the second half. What were you seeing from the defense from the Charlotte Tribe?
It wasn't a tribe, man. My team put me in position, setting great screens and good rolls. I just caught fire, man, from the floater. Like my partner said, no matter who they put on me, it was a bucket today, man.
So in the first half, close contest. You guys really took over in the fourth quarter. Crunch time, it came down to it. It was a tight contest, and you guys really buckled down. What was the mindset on the bench when you guys got down here to tighten the screws and come away with the victory?
Defense, and second chance buckets, man. We got some tough rebounds. We was hitting. We held them to one possession. That was the biggest thing for us.
Hey, congratulations on the win. We'll see you next game. All right, Keandre Marion, 33 points today. Fantastic game. The Hoyas come away with the victory. PD, back to you.
All right, Craig, thank you very much. As the Hoyas move on to 1-0, the Charlotte Tribe fall to 0-1. We're going to come right back here with the final box scores after word from our sponsors. You've watched and been listening to the East Coast Basketball League Game of the Week, presented by High Level Media.
1 in 3 adults in America have prediabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mom my. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Need help planning your next sporting event? Sit back and relax. Event Management has got you covered. Whether a charity call, fundraiser, a preseason showcase, or a regular season game day operation, let's sit back and
Welcome back to Mountain Life Fitness from Charlotte, as the Tribe home opener was spoiled by the Hickory Hoyas 93-86. They hit the Charlotte Tribe. Jalen Vince with 23 just wasn't enough to stop the Hoyas today. PD Norris, Craig Green here with the final stats, the unofficial stats. Craig, I tell you, just like Marion said, whoever's on him could not get stopped.
They could not do anything with Keandre Marion in the second half, PD. 28 points in the second half for Keandre Marion. He completely took over this game. The Tribe had no answers for number 4 in black and gold. A fantastic game for Marion, a great win on the road for Coach Jeff Johnson and his team.
Yeah, Craig, seen flashes of both teams, but I want to say one thing. No team lived and died by the perimeter today.
They didn't. They were taking the ball inside. Both teams were willing and able to drive into the paint and go into the lane. We saw a lot of offensive rebounding. We saw teams crashing the boards. We saw some really good basketball. Down in crunch time, though, the Hoyas executed better, and they came away with this W.
Craig, it's great to call a game with. You got the final box scores.
So for the Hickory Hoyas, unofficially, we have Keandre Marion again, 33 points. Chambers and Jihad Wright each with 16 points. Justin Glover with 9. Watts with 4. Worthy with 7. Sanders with 6. For the Charlotte Tribe, 23 points for Jalen Vince. 18 points for Jeff Dennis. Those were the only two Tribe players in double figures. They had McLeod with 7, Actually, Emilio Parks with 13, Calhoun with 7, Jalen Kennedy with 7. So, the first half, it was Jeff Dennis who was pacing the Charlotte Tribe, had 11 points in the first half, and then Parks came on late in the second quarter. But those guys kind of went cold in the second half, Petey. Just 5 points in the second half for Dennis and 5 points for Parks in the second half. I think that was the key to the game, was the Hickory Hoyas neutralizing those two players, because they had their way with the Dogs in the first half.
All right, Craig, tomorrow on tap we have the Rowan County Bulls and the Winston-Salem Wolves in your game of the week in the East Coast Basketball League. Craig will have the call for you tomorrow from Hall Gymnasium in Salisbury.
Looking forward to that game. See everybody tomorrow.
All right, it'll be half of High Level Media and the East Coast Basketball League. We would like to thank you, the fans, our coaches and owners, along with officials, for making today's game a memorable game. The final score from Mountain Life Fitness in Charlotte: the Hickory Hoyas 93 and the Charlotte Tribe 86. Always remember, peace, patience, confidence, and trust. Good things take time. God bless, and good night from Charlotte, North Carolina.
This copyright telecast may not be reproduced, transmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent